Hey there, everyone. Good evening. I'm Brenda Medina Moreno, UISD Public Engagement Specialist, and we're here at Alexander High School with the band director, Mr. Joshua Martinez. And if you saw the last performance that we live streamed from the SAC, an award-winning performance out there that sent them all the way to state. Well, now they've been practicing for a showcase for the parents and all of the fans of the band here at AHS. It's going to be another stellar performance, and here to tell us a little bit more about that is Mr. Martinez. Thank you for inviting us out here again.
Absolutely, absolutely. Really excited tonight. We're going to get to showcase some amazing, amazing organizations. Tonight we have our Avant Guard B, Avant Guard A, both of our color guard ensembles. And then we're going to get an awesome presentation by our Dazzlers. And then we're going to have another presentation by our Percussion theater. All of these ensembles, they work during the spring semester trying to hone their skills so that they can get stronger, better, because they're about to showcase it all for you tonight. And also in an effort to make sure that as we move on through the season, we go through the summer, we're ready to showcase that awesomeness that's going to lead us to another great state performance in the fall.
You know, some people think once marching band is over, you don't really see much more, right? But that's when you guys keep working and prepare for such amazing performances that the Bulldog Marching Band is used to performing out here. And you know what? Tell us a little bit about what we're going to be seeing without spoiling it.
Tonight you're going to be seeing a lot of use of equipment. You're going to be seeing a lot of dance, specifically from our guard. And then you're going to be seeing a lot of great military routine by our Dazzlers, who just came back from a phenomenal competition that they did very, very well in. And then you're going to see in Percussion theater, marching, music, theatrics. You're going to be seeing a lot of emoting. All these aspects, again, they go into our fall season. So you're in for a treat. Every single group has a different theme that they've been working really, really hard to bring to you tonight. And, you know, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, we know it's going to be amazing, especially if it's led by you. We know all of the work that you put into with the students, countless hours of rehearsing. Obviously, want to acknowledge the parents also that play a huge role in making sure that these performances are successful. And you know what? I won't take up much more of your time. I know you have to get back there to get this show started. So make sure you sit back, enjoy the amazing performances that you're going to be seeing out here tonight at Alexander High School.
All right, good evening, parents, and welcome to the 2025 Parent Showcase. Before we get started tonight, I do want to acknowledge two special individuals who are in the audience tonight. First, I want to acknowledge our amazing principal, Mrs. Arizola. I do also want to acknowledge the one who makes everything fine arts related in our district happen, the one who's always supporting your amazing children, our fine arts director, Mr. Rodriguez. Tonight is all about recognizing the amazing talents that your children have been working so hard to prepare. They have attended numerous events, numerous competitions, and we're extraordinarily proud of everything that they've been able to do. So first up tonight, I'm going to have Mr. Sinstricker. A round of applause for amazing Mr. Sinstricker. I'm going to have him introduce the Avant Guard B.
Good evening. Kicking off tonight's showcase is our Avant Guard B. Their show is titled called Two Birds. It's about discovering the inner challenge between one. So like when you have an uplifting and a negative thought, and then the battle between those two. So they worked very hard. So most of them are consistent freshmen, a few upperclassmen. For my seniors, it's going to be Diego Gonzalez. song is called Two Birds.
Let's go ahead and give it up to Avant Guard B. And you're seeing the parents out here, louder guys, cheering for their students out here, their children that are performing tonight. If you want to go ahead and pan, there is a lot of family members that are out here, you know, just making the time to come see this amazing showcase put on by the students out here. Such a great performance, and the band director out here tells me that these students have grown a lot. They've been practicing a lot. I'm going to go ahead and bring in one of the students that just performed right now, Mr. Diego, if you want to come here next to me. Tell me a little bit more about that performance that we just saw. I know it was titled Two Birds. Tell me more about that.
Yes, ma'am. So our show is entitled Two Birds, and it's basically about the interpersonal struggles we face. So hence the title. One of the birds is trying its very best to let go, and the other bird is trying to hold on for dear life. But at the very end, they finally resolve their conflict.
And you're still a little bit out of breath. Out of breath. He just finished performing right now. Such a great show. Tell me more about what you've been doing to prepare for this performance.
Yeah, so many of our Avant Guard B and both A members, they've been complaining a little bit about our Sunday rehearsals.
That's around the clock rehearsing.
Exactly. Totally understandable. But in order to put a production like this, or like the Avant Guard A show, I mean, those rehearsals, those 2-3 hour long rehearsals are necessary in order to put a product up like this together.
Right. Well, congratulations. You guys did amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. They're going to go ahead and get ready now for the next performance. It's going to be Avant Guard A. If you could go ahead and see right now, they're getting that ready because it's a whole different performance. We're going to get to that in just a little bit. In the meantime, we'll let you see how they prepare to put on such a stellar performance.
Was that an outstanding performance? So our next group is the Avant Guard A. Their show is entitled called Look For Me. It's based on a song from Only Murders in the Building, the Hulu show. So it's intertwined with a German composer who wrote a song called Lights. So their whole theme of their show is about discovering the light and looking for the light while you're going through a journey. So they are state finalists. They placed 4th at area, and they advanced. I am going to recognize the 4 seniors in the group. First up is Marissa Venerosto. Next is Jackie Castilla. Next is Alexa Zimaripa. And last is Elisa Grajeda.
Night has come, now drift off to a dream. Sail from the day to the wonders awaiting you out there. Off, little one, chase the wind on the waves. Adventure is calling, so go and be brave. But if you get lost as you're tossed in the dark of the sea, look for me. I will wait at the shore for you. I will weather each storm, standing by till safe you return from the night. My love is a lighthouse, so darling, my darling, look for the light.
All right, you are watching the mighty Bulldogs out here for a special performance. What you just saw right now was Avant Guard A. And here to tell us more about that performance, we have
Daniel Bautista.
And tell me about the performance. I know all of them have a different title. This one, you had a lighthouse. I know it was titled Look For Me.
Well, our show, Look For Me, is about finding that struggle, that hope when someone's going through a lot of stuff, going through depression or going through things where they seem that they can't get out of that hole that they made for themselves or someone else made for them. Well, the light or the lighthouse from our light, or from the lighthouse, excuse me, it's supposed to represent that hope and that love that someone is trying to find in their life. And us as performers, we're trying to dedicate our show to someone that we lost, someone that went away from our lives, someone that we really need in our lives, or it's just a personal struggle that we're going through. And that's what our show is for us and for the audience, is to connect with their life and really see that light. Basically, that's what it's called, Look For Me, from the lighthouse.
And I think with all of the shows, you guys have some sort of connection there. It's great to see and to learn that that connection is a lot more personal. You're not just performing out there.
No, we're actually like showing our story with like how we move with the flags, how we move with the rifles, how we move with the sabers. Everything we do is connected with our show and our emotions. We begin with like a despair, helpless face in the beginning, and at the end we start smiling. We see this yellow amazing big flags that they reflect the light, and that's like kind of our symbolism to keep on going and to not lose that hope.
Especially in high school, right? You need to keep that motivation going. And look at their costumes out here. Let me just go ahead and move out of the way so they could see that. You guys want to spin around and show the awesome costume that you guys have out here as well. Let me go ahead and get you over here as well to talk to me. Tell me your name and what grade you're in.
I'm Stephanie Casas. I'm a sophomore. And yeah, I'm a 10th grader. And this is my first year in Guard, actually.
This is your first year. I would have thought that you've been doing it for quite a while out here. Tell me more about what makes you want to be out here and performing.
I've always wanted to perform. Actually, I play the violin in the school orchestra, and it's always been a really big passion of mine, performing, doing music, dancing. Ever since I was little, I would dance around, and having this opportunity to throw around these beautiful silks, tell a story through a show, it brought my attention really well.
And you handled a number of different equipment out here, and obviously, you wanted to share something with people that are watching. Tell us more about that.
Yes, before I joined Color Guard, I did have a doubt that I wasn't going to be able to do it with my arm, and I was proved wrong thanks to him. He was helping me adjust and adapt to all the tosses. He always pulls me aside to help me do the double and like do the J toss and everything. I do all those adapted, and they all look the same. It's been a really interesting process, and it's been very interesting to experience all of this. It's very fun too.
What message do you have to others quickly before we go to the next performance?
I would say, even though it looks like you can't do it anyways.
All right. Thank you so much. Y'all did amazing. All right. We're going to go ahead and go to the next performance, and I'll let you guys see that. Thank you all.
Under the direction of the fabulous Miss Kendra Peña, please help me welcome our Dazzlers! Today, the ladies will be performing a military routine. Ladies, your music is on.
hope you all are enjoying the great performances that you're seeing out here. You just saw the Dazzlers, the amazing Dazzlers. They recently competed out in Arlington, Texas at Nationals, and they took home some top prizes. Who do I have here with me this evening?
Hi, I'm Valentina Gaetan and I'm a senior.
Maya Beas, I'm a senior.
Tell me more about, let's first talk about your competition as they're getting ready for the next performance, which is going to be percussion. Tell me more about how awesome you all did at that competition at Nationals. I know you all placed in the top 10 out there.
Yes, we actually did perform 5 different dances. This one we did do really good. We received second place, and it was really fun to go out there, perform all the dances, and really show everybody what it's like to dance and have fun.
Was that the performance that you all showed here this evening?
Yes.
And your performances, they also have a theme, or how does that work with the Dazzlers?
Usually it's different every year, but for this year, for this specific dance, we went for Black Swan. We really wanted to show about the ballet. Even from the beginning, we would do ballet poses, the mask, everything, even the eyes. We fully committed to this dance.
I loved it. You all were in sync. The choreography was amazing. How long did it take you all to prepare something like this?
We've been preparing ever since January or Christmas break, but we actually had these dances for the most part since summer.
Oh, same thing.
We got to get out of the way. If y'all want to scoot this way a little bit more. This is a live performance. They're getting everything ready out here, so we just have to scoot a little bit while they go ahead and connect something out here. If you want to go ahead and put on your mask, I just want to show the full costume out here that they have as well. I'll step out of the way. If you guys want to turn around a little bit, and they said they were like swans out here. That performance was great, ladies. Anything else that you want to go ahead and mention about the performance, about the countless hours that goes into putting such a great performance like that?
Oh, sorry, they're coming in. We've taken a long time to prepare for this. It is our journey's coming to an end, especially for us seniors.
Both of you are seniors.
Yes, so it's just hitting us now that it's coming to an end, and we're having our last show off on the 15th next week, so we're really trying to take it all in and soak it all up. Yeah.
Don't say that. You're going to make me cry out here as well.
It's definitely such a bittersweet moment. I mean, we've both been in this organization for 4 years already, and it's definitely very emotional for us to leave this. And just closing this chapter in general is such a hard thing to do, but I'm really glad I got to experience this with all 42 of the girls.
I love it. Y'all are amazing. I know you're going to do great in your performance next week as well. Any message you have for those that have been following your journey all along the last couple of 4 years?
I would say always cherish the moments you have here in high school, and especially if you're in a dance team, it's definitely a hard organization to be in, but cherish all the little moments because it flies by.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for talking to us out here. We're going to let Percussion get through if you want to show him here to the right-hand side. Thank you so much, ladies. We are getting ready for the percussion performance out here. They had to put the tarp back on, and this will be the last performance. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Show them some love. Hit the love button out there. Leave some great comments for these mighty Bulldogs that are out here this evening.
The next group to perform tonight is our amazing percussion theater under the direction of Mr. Blanco. Round of applause.
Good evening. I'm so happy to see all the parents and students that are here to support our percussion theater. Just a little bit about our production. Our show is entitled Cloaked. This is an amazing production. The music comes from the film Dune. So if you've watched the movie Dune before, you'll recognize a lot of the motives in the music. Hopefully you guys enjoy. The students have put in a lot of work this entire spring semester. But without further ado, this is Cloaked.
Conceal me from the world, then let thy obscurity shroud me in anonymity. We remain cloaked. Concern yourselves not with the world as it is, but as it should be. Has pulled the wool over our eyes and cloaked itself from view. Until the end of time, we remain cloaked. We remain cloaked.
And before we conclude this evening, parents, we could not do this without you. Students, help me thank your amazing, amazing parents for coming out and supporting you tonight. Thank you so much, parents, for everything that you do. You've been awesome. Thank you. As the students stare down, we want to wish everyone a blessed rest of your evening. Thank you so much for coming out tonight and supporting your amazing, amazing children. You rock. Anya.
The last and final performance with Percussion. Such a great show out here. We have our fine arts director of UISD, Mr. Rodriguez. What did you think about today's performances out here?
It's an amazing performance. It's a great way to end the year. It's so inspiring to see the students work so hard and produce an amazing product. I know a lot of people think that marching band is just in the fall.
Nope.
And it's a year-long process. These students continue to hone their craft throughout the second semester, and I did an amazing job. Really enjoyed it.
And I love that you're always out here supporting all of our different fine arts programs.
Yes, ma'am. Try to do the best I can to do that. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and speak now to Percussion, the ones that just performed out here. You saw a lot of the parents out there standing up, friends, relatives that came out here to support these kiddos out here that put on such a great show. Now we have Percussion out here. Who do we have with us?
Angel Ramos.
What grade?
Senior. And I'm Alejandro Leal. I'm a junior.
Junior and a senior. So this is one of your last performances out here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Tell me more about this show. I know it was called Cloaked.
Yes, it was called Cloaked. I feel like for me, as an inner perspective, I feel like I was connecting really well with the show because I got to like reveal a lot of my inner self. I guess that's why we have this blue part of the uniform, but on the inside we have the black. At the start of the show, we start out with a black, right? And we're kind of hiding ourselves, as in real life, how we hide our true colors. But I believe that, like, just like in life, just like in the show, we eventually get to show who we really are, our real blue, our real colors. So I feel like I connected with the show in that perspective.
And what do you play?
I play snare, center snare.
Awesome. All right, let me go ahead and move on over to this side so I could talk to you as well. Tell me more about your performance out here.
I think our performance was really solid. A lot of areas out there that really hit well. I think the blend was also very nice, and I feel like the crowd had a great reaction to it.
What did you play?
I'm the center quad.
So you're front and center of everything.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you guys been practicing for this particular performance?
Oh, since around December, definitely before the winter break.
So you wrapped up marching band and went straight into this?
Right into it.
Well, you guys did a great job out here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. We are wrapping up our live here this evening. Want to go ahead and bring in the band director as well, just to tell us more about what you have coming up. Can you tell us, I don't know, a little bit about the teaser, what you have for the marching band? He hasn't wanted to tell me at all about what they're going to be doing, but was this maybe a little tease as to what we can expect for next year?
Definitely. Like I said earlier, the whole point to the spring season is we're just trying to get our kiddos ready for what's going to happen in the fall. We look forward to an amazing, amazing fall semester. So that everyone does know, we do an event every single year where it's the big reveal. That's going to be happening in about 2 weeks. It's on a Thursday.
Already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the kids have been asking. We got tons of fans that are reaching out, waiting for the inevitable countdown that'll be happening on YouTube, getting ready for the fall season. It's going to be really, really exciting. But I just want to highlight again the amazing, amazing talent that the kiddos displayed tonight. Everything from the rifles to the sabers to the silks to the percussion to the amazing Dazzlers. We're just really, really proud and blessed to have amazing, amazing kids at Alexander High School. So hopefully out there, someone who's watching, they were inspired by tonight's performances.
I think so. You all put a great production each and every time that you're out here, whether it's indoors or an outdoor performance. And, you know, a lot goes into it, as we mentioned. You you don't stop once the marching band season is over. It's year-round, a lot of dedication, and also a lot of effort goes into this. The tarps, the uniforms. Tell us more about that.
So all the tarps, all of the imagery on the floor, those can run anywhere. Yes, the ones that have to get moved, those can run anywhere from $2,800 to $3,500. They're actually based off of size and about how much they actually weigh. So each one of those tarps you saw, that was like $3,500 just of vinyl. Then the uniforms the kiddos have, the music costs money, the body choreography costs money. All that just kind of sits on top of each other, and we're really blessed to have an amazing band parent organization that does amazing work with our kiddos. We fundraise, they do all this awesome stuff, and everything out there was all through our parents. That's why we cannot thank our parents enough for everything that they do for their amazing children.
Well, we saw them out there. They were here to support in full force. Anything else you'd like to mention before we go?
Definitely, like I said earlier, I just hope that somewhere out there, anyone who's watching, hopefully you, as you were watching the performance tonight, not only could you see that the kiddos are amazing at what they do, but hopefully somewhere there was some action, some facial expression, some drop-in of the beat, some wonderful chasse that ended up happening that hopefully inspired someone out there to keep at it, keep doing what you're doing, and I guarantee you, one day you're going to have the same opportunity that these kiddos have.
Everybody did great, and especially the inspiration from Miss Stephanie as well.
Yes, one of my biggest inspirations. Definitely. Love Stephanie, love all the kiddos. Our goal at Alexander High School is to keep inspiring in everything we do. So we look forward to another great performance to come.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for inviting us. We're going to go ahead and wrap up our feed out here. We hope you enjoyed tonight's performance. Have a great night, everyone.